Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Jayhawks offense will take the field first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Dozier. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Single back formation, and they give it to him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Buffaloes offense has its first opportunity of the day. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Rush is on him. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
The Buffaloes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Makes the grab on 3rd. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Dozier. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Here's a heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And Looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Everett.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Dozier. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Avoids pressure. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Fox. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Grab behind the line. It's Ezukama. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dozier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Logan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the run, it's Logan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Slips away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Kansas, 3.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Dozier. Flips it out to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Running back searching for a hole. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. Snags it down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
That's reeled in. It's Curse. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Buffs! A great catch and run for 6.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Dozier. Set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Everett. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the catch. It's low. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his legs, it's slow. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Touchdown, Colorado! Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
The Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off the RPO, complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out on the screen. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Everett. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fox. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Quickly to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Dozier. Oh, they're after him! And the defense, got him at the 27.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. He leaves it with his back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Everett.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to him, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. To the air, it's Dozier. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fakes the grab on the left. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun, they give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Here's the pressure. On the move, he fires. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's Dozier. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Rushes on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Here's the heat. He's going to run. Turning it on. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Kansas, 3.
Wants to throw. It's Dozier. A little screen to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Going right to work up top. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Pressure coming. Touchdown Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Kansas, 3.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that play is a microcosm of what this this game has been they have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. With the catch, it's Everett. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
The give on the option. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad remains unbeaten on the season.
Stakes get higher, the pressure starts to mount, those rivalry games come up late in the season a lot of times for people. So this team has been really dominant throughout the season. Jesse, they got a little bit more to go, can't get too high just yet.
Yeah, so how much more do they have left in the tank? We know this season has taken a toll on them, even though they've looked really good at times. A couple guys have been dinged up mentally, emotionally, physically. They're exhausted. Do they have enough left in the tank to finish this thing out undefeated?
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.